Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. I am Rufal, playing this game for you. Woo! Alright, having set up our party, we return to the bridge, where we will get the reminders that Cornell and Fort Condor are the places that we need to go. But apparently there's a third place. Yo, Mr. Leader, get your bowed ass up here! Those two are still not getting along. That reminds us that we shouldn't abandon Tifa. And Vincent actually admires Sid's go-get-em attitude. Apparently he lost a lot when he went to sleep. But as a different point of note, we actually equipped Sid with the javelin that we picked up on our way up the Gaia slope. It is a really awesome weapon. It's not too much worse than the Dragoon Lance and just as the raw stats, but is I think it's the double growth weapon with the most slots in the game, and there are link slots too, so it's actually not encumbering to use it. Regardless, as much as Barrett wants us to proceed right to Corel to save those people, the fact of the matter is we need to go to Fort Condor as well, and Fort Condor is right along the way. So, sorry Barrett, we're stopping here first. For our final battle at Fort Condor. Now, I had mentioned that there were 2 more battles at Fort Condor, but I believe I also mentioned that one of those battles was completely inaccessible. It happens during the time while Tifa is talking to Cloud out in Mideel. It is not possible to catch it. So the only reason you would know it was there is if you had given these guys money. Because since this is the final battle, any money that these guys have left, they will give to you. So, you would just be receiving 3,000 less than what you would have been expecting. And we are also running this staggeringly differently than we did before, by hiring no one. Setting the speed to maximum. Now the reason for this, you could fight this battle as normal. However, at the end of the battle, you do not receive any refund for any troops you still have alive, and there is no item given as reward. So it is not only faster to let these guys reach the cabin and then fight their leader, it is actually more beneficial because you'll get an item which you wouldn't have gotten normally, and well, that fight is also worth its AP and money. But here's the champion who is going to reach us at the cabin. Eventually. Move faster, you! Oh well. Hey, you can fight this battle if you want, but yeah, it's just more beneficial to do it this way. You'll see. Almost there. Right. Bring it, punk! Ow! Whiff! Oh, that freeze actually worked on him. He's not moving. Easy win. See what's off his final attack. Which turns out to be pretty lame. Yes, for beating him up, we get experience, we get 80 AP, 96,000 in Gil, and the Imperial Guard. Which is a piece of armor. A very good piece of armor at that. Now it should be noted. Well, I'll get to that after this. The egg attaches! That doesn't look right. Huh. Somehow I don't think that's going to be good for the well-being of the Condor, or chick. Well, the chick's fine so far. Look at this Phoenix materia! And the chick flies away. Alrighty then. Go on! I'll be sure to report to my father. Now, as I was saying, we could have in fact fought any of the Fort Condor battles in that fashion, and it would have been faster and cheaper. However, you do not gain the reward for the battle if you have to fight its leader directly. You only get the reward if you beat them without the invasion happening. In some cases, maybe that's still more worthwhile. But you don't really get anything for letting other invasions happen. Although there isn't anything we can give you, we'll make sure you can stop in and stay anytime. So be sure to drop by. Oh yes, there's one more thing I forgot to tell you. Here. Huh? What's this? Damn, man, it's huge materia! Well, the truth is, this is the materia inside the reactor. Sid, we fought for the Condors, not the reactor. that was the thing from the get-go. When they built the reactor, they forced us to help them, so we knew what was inside. I knew this day would come, so after the Shinra left, I sneaked in and took the materia. You didn't fool us. You directly told us we were fighting for the Condors. Ah, forget about it. We're still alive. Now, if you don't win that battle, which would mean you'd have to actually lose to the leader, you get shunted out of Fort Condor. You cannot enter it again, and you do not receive the huge materia. But well, that general guy was a bit of a pushover, so you shouldn't have that problem. But with Fort Condor out of the way, now it's time to go to Corel. Make the map bigger so I can see it better. Whee! Alright, let's go. Now the reactor is up this way. We passed it on our way in. When we came by here the first time, that is. Bomb! These bombs, normally they explode after they've been hit 3 times. But we hit hard enough that if it doesn't die, it's just gonna explode immediately. And if the bomb explodes, we get no experience or AP or money. You just take a bunch of damage. And before I continue to completely forget, get equipped. Aha! Charge! More bombs! Take that, punk. Oh, another thing while I'm still continuing to completely forget about stuff. You, put on the Imperial Guard. Sheesh. I have that back. The run back to the reactor is largely uneventful. Mostly because we just aren't going to run into anything that's threatening. We'll just kill it as quick as we can. Aha! Fancy thing, when it comes to the cure spells, outside of battle, there's no reason to use any spell other than cure 1. By the way, birds have places to be. Still nothing here since we cleared it out a long time ago. Not for things to potentially get dangerous. Not here, though. Naturally. Hey, guards! You guys are... time for the fight scene! Let's actually summon that Phoenix so that we get to see it. Now, of course, in addition to doing damage to the enemies, if we have anybody who's been knocked out, then they will be revived basically via life 1 or a phoenix down, which makes the phoenix very useful. For a very specific kind of attack. Oh, damn! Looks like we missed our train, boys. Oh, you damn boneheads! Well, did they beat us? Hey, do you know who I am? I'm Sid, that's who the hell I am. Now just let me handle it. Let's see, there's gotta be another train in here somewhere. Hey, 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 hey! Way to go with the optimism, Sid. Since we have less cars, clearly, in theory, we should be able to catch up with the other train. How can they even drive this? Don't ask me, I don't know. What? Don't worry about it, I can handle this kind of stuff. 2 levers, one on the right, one on the left. Just alternate levers up and down. We're gonna find out that Sid's completely wrong, but we don't get much of an option. Just have to do things the way Sid's told us to do them. Alright, we're gonna jump. It's time for us to jump. Oh. And we get an encounter on every car. There's a set encounters. Deal with it. Ah! Well, that's unfriendly. Way to go, Barrett. Woo! That's something I didn't quite expect. Oh, what am I going to replace you with? That'll do. Have more things to deal with. Ow. Leave Red alone. Pick on someone else. Darn, I said leave him alone. Oh, they muted Sid. That's all kinds of annoying. Eesh. Like that, punk? Oh, now I think about it. His actual weakness is water. Oh, I'm just doing things wrong. So take that, punk. Ow. As a note, in case you missed it before, the reason why Barrett has that countdown timer over his head is because he's wearing the cursed ring. That number gets particularly low, just cast Death Force on him and he won't die. Because that is a death sentence countdown. Almost there. Now, the astute among you may have noticed those steel materias I have equipped. There's two things I want to be stealing from in the near future. This guy's one of them. I'll keep Barrett from having any trouble. I'm not really in any danger of running out of time because that time limit is very generous. Though usually theft doesn't take this long. Oh, there it is. Commence the pummel! The train! Take that, punk! Well, the last guy we fought was weak to water. This guy is either immune to it or will actually absorb it, so don't use it here. Get him, Barrett! Completely different note. If you have lightning, if you have a bolt 3 equipped, then that does more damage than Trine will. It's not as mana efficient, but you know. Alright, and now for the engineer. What the? You guys! Alright, hand over the huge materia. Whoa! Well, the engineer's gonna try and do his job, but, yeah, good luck, fella. Reclaim some magic. I don't think Red got anything out of that. Oh well. You got guts coming after me. I'll never forget you. Hey, we got no time for that now. We gotta get going. Where are the brakes? I know already. Just shut up and keep quiet. If it keeps up, we'll crash right into North Corral. Let's see. We alternate them to accelerate. So we use them both, move them simultaneously. It should brake. I don't think that's the brake, Sid. The other way? This time I'll... find out how to make it go faster. And Sid panics and only throws one lever. Found the brake. And because we got it in time, we received the huge materia. If you don't stop the train in time, then you don't receive the huge materia, and well, everyone here will be kind of mad at you. So there's other things we also won't receive. Aren't you the ones who stopped the train? Shinra about to destroy our lives again. Might be full of junk, but this is the only home we got, Barrett. Of course. We were born and raised in the coal mines. No matter how tough it gets, our hearts burn bright red like coal. Ah, to hell with meteor. We're coal miners, aren't we? We'll dig a tunnel and hide from it. Yeah, that'll work. I suppose it works for Fallout, so why not? Dig yourself a bunker. But we certainly aren't. I don't think we'll get this materia, but there is something which I know we won't get. Which we'll see after our forced in-stay. Hoorah! The party has a moment to reflect on what they should do next. Only one more huge materia the Shinra needs. It's the one at the underwater reactor. The what now? We'll get it there first. Just in their face, even the Shinra are gonna be getting tired of it all. Not to hurry that much. Right now I'm more worried about him than anything else. Must be about Cloud. Yeah, and Tifa. Let's go see what's going on at Medill. So now, for story reasons, we need to go back to Medill. But if we hadn't stopped the train, we would not be able to get the item which this lady will give us. The catastrophe, which is actually Barrett's level 4 limit break. He's so used to using his level 3 one, maybe I'll let him use that first. But no matter. Now, we need to head back to we'll pick up again at Medill, where we'll see how Cloud is doing, how Tifa and Cloud are doing. We'll see you then. Later.